Hello and good day, everyone. This is Dr. Khairuzila, aka Dr. G, and this is for LMCE2092. And the purpose of this video is to describe to you Worksheet D, which is the final worksheet for you to complete for the course Speak to Persuade. Now, I'd like you to listen carefully to everything that you need to do in order to complete Worksheet D, because this is the most important part before you start your presentation. Okay? And in any time you feel like you want to fast forward or you want to rewind, please do so, as long as it can help you understand the assignment as much as possible. Okay, let's get started. So, worksheet D is the final speech outline that you need to complete, and by the time that you've reached worksheet D, you already have worksheet A, B, and C confirmed. Okay, there are no more changes in worksheets A, B, and C. So, in case you have changed your topic, or you've changed your purpose, you've changed your focus, or maybe you even changed your credibility, and maybe after getting some information from last week, you feel like you want to be more focused. So if you do, so please work on worksheet A, B, and C before you do worksheet D. Okay, when you're done that, then you can go back to this tutorial, then you can start with worksheet D. Okay, so if you are ready with worksheet D, so you can continue with this video, and let's start with your topic. Okay, so let's say you already have a topic. Now, the one that I have right now, as you can see on the screen, excelling in the workplace, mastering Microsoft Excel for university students. Now, let's say this is a topic. Okay, this topic is persuasive, and it does tell the audience to master Microsoft Excel. Okay, so with this kind of topic, it is very clear that this is a topic that is going to be persuasive. So think about how your topic is going to be if you are going to write the topic. Don't just write, for example, water pollution. That's not a topic, that's just a subject. So please write the topic in a persuasive manner, just like what you see here. Okay, mastering Microsoft Excel for university students, for example. Okay. Now, secondly, is the intended audience. Now, number two is also very important. You have to know who is going to be your audience. Okay, so when you have a topic, you also have to have in mind, even though if it is online, even though it's like on TikTok, you have to know who are you going to talk to. It cannot be everyone. It is not possible to reach out to everyone. Okay, so the example that I have here are university students, because they must prepare themselves with additional skills to be more employable. So if you have a topic like university students, don't just stop there. Please to explain why. So in this case, you can see the why is because they must prepare themselves with skills to make them more employable. So name a particular target audience and then explain why. Okay. Now, once you have number two, we'll move on to number three, which is the central idea. Cultivating a strong mastery of Microsoft Excel is imperative for students as they prepare to enter the workforce. So this is also a thesis statement. Okay, so how to write a thesis statement? You can go to the YouTube channel, which I will share later on UK Infolio, on how to write a thesis statement. Okay, a thesis statement must be an idea that you can develop. Okay, now we're talking about here skills on Microsoft Excel, which is very, very important for students before you enter the workforce. Okay, now number four is your established credibility, or your credibility. So in this section, you mention your background. You mention, tell a bit about yourself, basically. here you can see the example as a business student, or you can also add a little bit of your personal experience. I have been doing this for the last 2 years, for example, and what have you been doing and how effective has it been? Have you maybe gotten more cash, or you've able to save money, and any way that you've been able to convince the listeners that the topic is worth listening to. Okay, and also state your research. You can see here research conducted by David Goldman in 2022, blah blah blah. You can see the whole idea there. So just about 1 or 2 sentences about your research. So just state what you can get. So with this basically also you must include your idea from also information from your research, from your, you can Google. Okay, so please do Google this. I wouldn't advise you to use ChatGPT, even though I know I cannot control it if you do use ChatGPT. But then when you do your speech later on, it will show that you are very rigid and it is not your own sentence. So please write down the outlines in your own way. Okay, you have your own voice when you're writing your outline. Okay, now let's go to the introduction. Now, if we have number 5, okay, once you have number 5, you think of a technique that you want to open your speech. It can come with, for example, you can see, here's a surprise. 8 out of 10 students leave college. So you can see here, this is a fact, a statistic, maybe even a shocking data that basically can make people wonder, that's quite high, is that real, so people will think about it. People possibly might want to do more research about it. Maybe they don't want to take your word, but then it will get them guessing, it will get them thinking. Okay, so you can use a shocking data, or you can use an anecdote, or you can use a powerful quote. You can have a quotation. You can start your introduction with a quotation. Though it does also help if you have a quotation combined, for example, with an anecdote, also combined with a shocking data. So you can still combine the introduction. Or you want to connect with emotions by choosing some words. Now this is a skill if you can connect with emotions. So basically you want to make people sad, or you want to make people surprised or angry. So you choose what is that you want to do. So this is basically an introduction. It's just this short, it's not that long, but basically it depends on how you speak also. So for some people, if you speak too fast, it's okay if you have the sentence slightly longer than this. If you speak slow, like what I'm doing right now, if you speak slower, I'm speaking slower because I'm trying to make you understand what this is about. So if you speak slower, so maybe you want to have it about this length. So, we'll see. So this is quite okay. Okay. Now, number 6 is the main ideas or the arguments. Now, you think of 3 ideas. I would allow you to have 3 to 5 ideas. Okay, 3 to 5 is fine. And let me just write this down. 3 to 5. Oops. Okay, maybe you can have. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. I'm supposed to. Oh, view the file. Okay. Anyway, so never mind. So you can have about 3 to 5 ideas. It doesn't have to be that long. Okay, so it depends because your speech is about 10 minutes. So 5 ideas is fine. You can have 3 also. 3 to 4 or 5. Okay, so again, do your research, refer back to worksheet C because you do have your information, right? On worksheet C, you have those 3 ideas, but again, don't stop there. You can also have 4, you can also have 5, but stop at 5 because it is only a 10-minute video, a 10-minute presentation. It can also be about 7 to 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be exactly 10 minutes. So I guess 3 or 5 ideas is kind of okay. Okay. Now, let's go to number 7, review of main points. Now, review, basically you are summarizing or you are giving a recap of the main points. So in summary, okay, or to recap. So you think about how you're going to say it, okay, you summarize it, okay. Then number 8 is your call to action. So you tell your audience specifically what they can do now. You can see my highlighting here. Okay, the sentence is quite long, so I'm only going to focus on those that are more persuasive. Okay, so call to action, you can call by getting people to do something. So I'm requesting that each of you make a move. Okay, so you can begin learning Excel right away. Okay, don't just think about it, actually do it. Learn Excel and prepare to succeed in the job market. So, this is just one example. I'm sure if you look online, there are a lot of examples that you can follow. Tell the audience what they can do, or even you can get them to click on a page, click on a channel for them to get started, or maybe go to tuition. That also could help if you know any. So you can even expand the call to action by asking them to subscribe to something. Okay, it doesn't have to end like this. But anyway, if you want them to, you want to say something like this, it's also okay. Begin learning Excel right away. Start right now, okay? Especially if you have topics like dieting or exercising. So you can also tell them, what are you waiting for? You can start right away. You can start tomorrow. So, okay, so yeah, tomorrow. Or maybe you can start this evening or this afternoon or this morning. So that can be a very persuasive call to action. Okay, so let's move on to the closing statement. Okay, Excel is more than just a tool, it is your path to success. So, in the closing statement, you are going to give a memorable statement to close your speech. Now, in this closings are very important because, in a way, after what you have done just now, you recap the main points, you gave a call to action, then you close the statement with something that is memorable. Let them remember you by ending it in a very unique way. Okay, so this is another one, is after call to action. So you give some closing statement. And then lastly, you have reference list. Now there are two choices. You can use APA or Gaia UKM if according to the worksheet D, but I would prefer you to use Gaia UKM because that one is the format that is used in UKM. So I would actually encourage you to use Gaia UKM. Okay, so you can just check it online. Just type Gaia UKM. You can look at the reference list. You only have two, so basically, if you have oh no, not two. Let's say you have three. So basically, you will start with the author's name, the surname first, and then, for example, the first name dot G, then the year in brackets 2022. Okay, then the title, Mastering in Microsoft Excel in Digital Era, and the name of the journal, Journal of Statistical Development, comma, then you have the volume, then you have the issue is in brackets, and then comma or maybe full stop, then you have the page numbers. So that's about it for the reference list. Okay, so don't think too hard. So basically, just choose Gaia UKM, and that will be quite okay. Okay, so that's about it for worksheet D. If you have further questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And if you have some ideas you want to share or you want to ask me, you want to reconfirm, please do contact me on Telegram, and I'll try to answer your questions as fast as I can. Okay, so that's about it for this week. So please do complete worksheet D and upload it on UK Folio as fast or as soon as possible based on the deadline that I've already given to you. Okay, so that's it. Take care and keep in touch. Don't be a stranger. And if you have any questions that I said, please do contact me. Thank you. Okay, bye bye.